Am I still holding my 250 shares of Tesla stock, even if Tesla is down 2%? Yes, not only am I still holding my 250 shares, but I actually bought 150 more, making a total of 400 shares. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. At the end of the day, you guys should never copy what it is that I do. I'm going to be simply sharing my opinion, and it's just that. If you don't agree with my opinion, then I would encourage it. I don't encourage people to do a lot of things, but I would encourage you to walk outside, look at rocks, and kick them, because that's how much I value your opinion. One of the things that I want to remind you is that at the end of the day, only put yourself in positions in which that you can manage. People are freaking out right now that the market's pulling back. Dude, we've been on a consistent bullish rally for over 20 days. Does it really surprise you that the market's correcting itself in some form of way? The market's not crashing. Overall market, yeah, it is down, right? It was making lower lows, lower highs. It just had a really nice push. But this is why we made yesterday's video. No one can predict the future. No one knows exactly what's going to happen today, tomorrow, 1 week from now. But all we can do is prepare for it. I'd rather be prepared than be surprised. And you guys hear me say that always, like a broken record. So does it surprise me that the market pulled back? No, if anything, I got a lot of messages today saying, Ricky, I really appreciate the video that you uploaded yesterday, because it reminded me why it's so important to balance out my position size. Not that you have to sell your entire position. Again, you should never be told what to do. You should understand what to do. And when the market is at 180-day highs and it's been on a consistent bullish rally with no correction to even the SMA line, does it really surprise you that finally it gives the market time to breathe? And if you're actually an investor, and if you're actually someone that wants to take advantage of good deals, this is good. It just means that you need to prepare for the future. And the only people that are complaining, and you guys can see based off of the dislikes and based off of the people that are complaining in the comment section, are probably people that bought too much at these higher levels and that are now writing it down and have no dollar amount to be able to buy at these cheaper prices. And it's always what we talk about: position size, and position size. So why did I buy more Tesla? Well, as you guys know, right, I'm holding my 250 shares. I'm definitely down on Tesla, and it sucks, right? People are asking me, Ricky, like, are you okay? Like, are you sad? Like, no, I love being down $6,000 on Tesla. You're right. I love being down $6,000 on Tesla, just like everyone else. No, of course it sucks, but it's something that we talked about when I first made that video. You know, there's two sides to every opportunity. And I knew right away, I openly said it, that Tesla doesn't have to find a support level at $800. It was, you know, what I was working towards, but it wouldn't have surprised me if it drops back down to $700. So I just got a message right now on Instagram asking, well, I didn't expect Tesla to go this low. And I'm telling you this as I'm an active investor in Tesla, and it could go lower. It can go lower. I'm never here to convince you that, oh, I think you should buy because I bought. I don't care. You should put your money where it makes sense. You should buy when it makes sense. You should buy a dollar amount in which you can tolerate. If you're feeling uncomfortable today with the dollar amount that you're down, it simply means that you are trading with too much money, you're holding with too much, and most likely you don't have enough money in the reserves, right? Meaning that left in your trading account, left in your investment account, that you can buy at these lower levels. Because everyone, if you're so eager and so certain that the stocks that you're investing in today are going to recover in the near future, why are you freaking out about how the market's performing today? It only means that you can buy for a better deal today, tomorrow, if Tesla continues to sell off. I'm excited. You know, it's a tough pill to swallow, of course, because am I going to say, oh, I want Tesla to sell off? You know, I'm not going to hold my 400 shares overnight. But one of the main things that I'm doing is, just like a lot of you guys know, is I'll buy at these lower levels. Just when Tesla sold off, if you're part of the Learn Plan Profit Group, I bought at these lower levels. And then as Tesla began to push up, I sold at these higher levels. I reduced my position size. And then as it sells right back off, I buy at these lower levels. And then I sell them back off, reducing my position size. Why? Because again, I'm able to take advantage of the volatility that it experiences intraday. And I'm also able to make up some of the dollar amount that I'm down. And it's the best of both worlds, in my opinion. Again, it makes sense to me. It doesn't have to make sense to you. I still plan to hold my 250 shares. If Tesla aggressively begins to sell off, am I going to cut losses? No, it just means that I'm going to, again, balance out my position and make sure that I only have a dollar amount in which I can tolerate. The dollar amount that I can tolerate doesn't mean it has to be a dollar amount that you have to tolerate. You know, the dollar amount that you can tolerate can be $1,000. One of the biggest things that I want to remind you is, do not freak out today for a position that you took to, you know, invest in that you weren't even going to plan to sell in the next couple of months. Make sure that you have enough money in the reserves in which that if the market does pull back like we're experiencing today, it's not crashing, it's just pulling back, it's healthy, that you have enough money left over that you can take advantage of these good deals when it makes sense. And if you're so distraught about the market selling off and because you have an open position, then guess what? Don't buy before confirmation, or learn how to lock in profits at overbought levels. It is so mind-boggling how people begin to point the finger at, oh, it's because of this that I'm down. No, it's because you don't know how to lock in profits. Or, oh no, it's because of this that I'm down. No, it's because you bought in too early. And there's nothing wrong with buying in too early if you can tolerate the idea that it can continue to pull back. But guess what? People buy in too early and they just hope that it, picks back up because they're going to have FOMO, but it continues to sell off and then they didn't prepare for that. There's two sides to every opportunity. These are the same things that we talk about within the Learn, Plan, Profit live streams every single day. So I know the people within our LPP group understand what it is that's going on. It's the people within YouTube, right, that watch these videos that I really hope that you understand, that you put yourself in a position in which your future self can thank you for. And that's all I want to share with you guys. Wanted to update you guys on my Tesla position. Yeah, it sucks being down. Trust me, I get it. But guess what? By balancing out my position, if I hold my 200 to 250 shares overnight, I still have 200 to 150 shares I can buy at lower levels. Even with a larger dollar amount, I'm still watching my position size. And that's something that you need to make sure that you understand. One of the great stocks that actually performed exceptionally well today is Verizon. We've been watching Verizon for quite some time on the 180-day chart. It was aggressively oversold. We talked about this in yesterday's video. I didn't have a super heavy position. I had about 300 shares. It pushed up due to the news of Berkshire Hathaway acquiring some shares, right? Became overbought, and then I began to reduce my position size and I sold it all together. So I didn't make a crazy dollar amount, but guess what? I bought in when it made sense to me and I locked in profits when it made sense. Did I buy at the best deal? Of course not. Did I sell at the highest price? Of course not. I bought when it made sense to me, and I sold when it made sense to me as well. And yeah, it can continue to uptrend, but guess what? I am at least doing something that makes sense to me, not to please anyone else. And that's all I encourage you to do. If you cannot tolerate a pullback, don't buy in too early. If you are buying with too much money and you can't tolerate volatility, then watch your position size. It's the very simple things in life that people tend to overcomplicate, and I really hope this is not a position that you guys put yourself in. So I wanted to make a fun, lighthearted video with the little joke of telling the people that can't tolerate this to kick rocks, but I really hope that you guys all know that all we ever want to encourage you is to stay well balanced and to prepare your future self. Because right now, the market pulling back, if you guys look, be honest, if you guys look at the 180-day chart, market can easily continue to sell back off. It can easily continue to sell off. So this is just the beginning. And you need to understand that. I would rather be prepared than be surprised. And whatever you do after this is really up to you guys. It doesn't mean that you have to do anything. Just make sure that you feel comfortable in the position that you're putting yourself in. Weigh out your options. Well, what if you balance out your position size, meaning that you sell some of your shares? What if you do decide to cut in losses so you can buy at these better prices? It is all on you. So wanted to remind you that it's not the end of the world. And if anything, if you're a long-term investor, this is only a better opportunity to buy at better prices for the big picture. So let me know in the comment section what it is that you guys think. Friendly reminder, we did just drop the baseball collection. It's the third link down below. So everything from our baseball 3/4 tee, everything from our hoodie, and of course the baseball jersey is all now available with the baseball collection. And again, that is all available at the third link down below. Don't forget to join our free Facebook group. That's going to be that first link in the description. We have a little bit over 306,000 members, making us one of the largest free Facebook groups in the world for those who trade in the stock market. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I hope that it earned your thumbs up. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.